Alright, this is Kuma Style Reviews and we're back. This is TJ Duckett with the review of the Artists. Rockman X, Megaman X, their original release of Rockman or Megaman X. This is the Maddie version. There was a comic version, I believe it was released for SDCC, but I'm not too sure. But it's metallic and it's regularly available at retail, so I don't know, the metallic just wasn't for me, so I went ahead and spring for the extra release. This toy actually sells upwards towards $200. Luckily, I got a good hookup with a friend from the TFW 2005 message boards, and I didn't even pay $100, let alone $200. But yeah, it's nice to have them in hand, and honestly, this thing is like a contender right now for the coolest toy I own, period. So anyway, before I gush too much, I'm going to go ahead and get to the review. You can go ahead and take a look at X right here. We'll go ahead and give you some different views. There's the side view. Okay. Go ahead and take a look at the back view. Other side, and back to the front-ish pose that I had him in. Now, I do want to go ahead and take a look at some of his accessories. Maybe it's because it's the first release, I'm not too sure. This one just pretty much comes with core accessories, and I'm okay with that. Not any fluff or anything. Not saying that the other ones did, but this one's really down to earth in terms of its accessories. Really makes it easy to, keep stored and organized and everything like that. So let's go ahead and go over what we've got here. We've got the Mega Blast, the charged up one. Okay, that he shoots without his upgraded cannon. We've got the cannon itself, and like all of the other cannons, it does have two versions. One with a red tip, if you can see that, and one with a hollow point as it rolls around everywhere. I like how it stayed just still, and then when I need to review it, and it's all of a sudden going crazy. But anyway, one with a hollow point, so that you can fit in the pegs of the blast pieces and things like that. Okay, we've got two faces. One's a R face and one's a rah face. Okay, we've got two open hands here. Okay, right hand, left hand, and the regular blast shots. And just so you know, these can be configured so that they are single, double, you can configure them however you want. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Not too sure how to, but they just each peg and unpeg, whoops, like so. So you can tier it however you want. Alright, now looking back at the man, the Mega Man. Just going over his articulation here. Standard articulation for these DArts Mega Man figures. Ball joint and where the neck meets the chest. Ball joint where the neck meets the mask. So that you can put, move his head forward, his neck forward, head back, things like that. Fully ball jointed shoulders. Okay, bicep swivel, elbow bend. Okay, as well as wrists that are completely rotatable and on ball joints. Ball jointed chest. Ball jointed waist. Hula hoop champion that Mega Man is. Ball jointed thighs. Okay. Full bend at the knees. Oh, he does have thigh swivel, obviously, since they're on ball joints, but didn't know if you need to say that or not. Full bend at the knees. Full twist. And, of course, the fully ball jointed feet, which are repositionable front and back to, give them that extra stability while I sit here and take it off the ball joint. Let's go ahead and get that adjusted. Okay, and there we go. And as you can see, when things pop out, it's really easy to go ahead and just readjust them and things like that. So let's get Mega Man more towards the center here. I don't like his foot looking like that. It's ridiculous. Okay, cool. So let's take a look then at some of his accessories to wrap this up. And I don't know, I really like the fact that these come with the accessories and things like that, because it really makes it easy to show off the posability, how the accessories work, etc., etc. So, alright, we'll do one that's simple. And I don't even want to use a Tamashii stand, even though, of course, I've got one right there. I love Tamashii stands. I should do a review on Tamashii stands, because they're the best. Alright, so, I'm going to just pull the forearm out, place that on the ground. I already have the hollow pointed one in there. So I'm just going to reattach the new forearm and pop the shoulder pad back on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Okay. I'm actually kind of making this up while I'm in front of you guys, but that's half the fun, right? Okay, so we're going to pop this hand off of its ball joint, place it down, make sure we've got the left hand. Alright, pop that on the ball joint, and we'll go ahead and give him a different face too. I don't really like the yelling face, that's a little too intense for me. But just under the chin, you can pop the neck off the ball joint, but I don't feel like doing that. So just under the chin, what I'm doing right now, I'm just pulling the mask in half, prying it apart. I love that I have fingernails now. I was always a nail biter growing up. So, taking his little Chucky face out, he does look like a manga Chucky. Just pulling that out. I'm going to go ahead and take the face, leave the face on the ground. So I'm just pegging this in. Okay. Then we'll peg it all back together. Okay. So we've got that there. I'll move him a little bit closer since we have the camera space. Focus, damn it. Alright. So I want him to look like he's aiming his rifle or his cannon. We'll go ahead and go there. And we'll utilize a little bit of the double ball joints in the chest and the waist. So I'm going to pull the waist back while at the same time pulling the chest a bit forward. And, okay, we'll give him that guy. Alright, move the figure forward a little bit more. Alright. Now, it's not complete unless he's shooting something. And the little blasts are a little bit inappropriate for this pose, because that's more of a dashing Mega Man or jumping, you know, normal platforming. So let's give him the big guy. Alright, so I'm just going to take this and peg it in. Make sure he's balanced. Alright. That does make him a bit top heavy, but it's perfect because I wanted him to be leaning back a bit anyway. Alright. And there you have it. This is the D-Arts original release. Some people call it the Matty release because it's not metallic. But it's their first release of the Rockman X series, Rockman himself, or Mega Man, as we call him here in the US, where I live. So, anyways, buy on site. Definite must-have for the collection, especially if you're getting the other D-Arts Mega Man X figures. The one thing that's cool about him, his limbs and things like that are interchangeable with the full armored Mega Man X, so if you want to have a partially armored Mega Man, you can definitely do things like that. But anyways, this is TJ. It's been a real thrill to, you know, start to get into the D-Arts, Figuarts, the Tamashii style figures from Bandai, and I look forward to going into the Figuarts Dragon Ball Z figures next. Anyway, for now though, it's been real. Thank you for watching and have a great one. See you next time.